Today, Ted and I are packing up and cleaning up the house because we're doing a home exchange with some folks in Carmel Valley, and you're coming with us. Okay, so we just left the house and we are on our way to Carmel Valley, Carmel by the Sea. Ted, can we stop at McDonald's?
Sure.
He doesn't want to be on camera.
Don't even sneak me.
I would never sneak you on camera, ever. Lake Ted. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. Best mountain view right here. How nice! I left us some wine. So we've been at this house for a little while now. It's up in the hills above Carmel Valley, and the neighborhood that it's in is so peaceful and so quiet, and there's all these mountain views and birds singing. And if we had had to rent something like this, it would have cost so much money, but all we did was we traded this house for our little tiny condo up in Tahoe. You can get into some amazing properties, and basically all you're paying for is the cost of your transportation and your food while you're there, and that's it. So it's definitely a form of travel that we love. Oh my gosh, there's a hammock. I love hammocks. Apparently there's a lot of wildlife that passes through here. Do you love me?
No.
So it's the next day, and we've already put in half a day of work, and so we're taking a little lunch break and walking around the neighborhood to see what's here.
Seems like.
All the added people. I think work should be fun.
Should be.
We hadn't planned going on a vacation, but we got this proposal from some folks looking to come up to Tahoe and ski for a week. So we agreed to the exchange and coordinated the details. Our plan was to work during the week in a new location and explore during the weekend, so that's how we ended up here. Okay, so we're just finishing up our little walk around the neighborhood. Some beautiful mountain views from the streets here. And yeah, time to get back to work. So Ted and I have been cooped up in the house for the past 2 days working. So now we're gonna get out and see the town. We're gonna go to the village and we're gonna go see Ocean Beach. One of the great things we love about home exchange is the hosts always leave their personal recommendations for where to park, where to eat, where to hike, and what to do. Okay, so we found parking on the street and we're gonna walk to the beach.
Do I have to walk the beach with everybody? Can't we just turn that off?
Yes, you have to walk the beach with everybody. Oh my God, we come all the way down to the beach and Ted doesn't want to walk on it because he doesn't want to get sand in his shoes.
Okay.
But it's so pretty. Come on, Ted. What am I going to do with this man? What shoes are you wearing that are so precious that you can't just walk on the sand? We drove all the way 6 hours to see this beach. Look who's on the beach. Got him on the beach. I used the It's Valentine's Day card. That worked. What are we doing?
Get away.
Okay, but what are we doing?
This is not a threesome date, okay?
This is the biggest eucalyptus tree I have ever seen. It's huge. back at the barnyard where we had dinner last night because there's an amazing French bakery that we're gonna go to. And then after that, we're just winging it for the day. So we might go to Point Lobos, we might go to Big Sur. I don't really know, we're gonna find out. Yeah. Oh my God, how do you even get into this thing? You need to eat it like
this. So you wanted a surprise. Well, here's the big surprise. Here is the windmill, which is, I just don't know, super exciting for me right now.
See, it's right here. I'll be the bee pointer. Parking full. Keep going. Wow, and there's still no parking. This is crazy. Ted Cam, you're on.
Uh-huh, that's great.
Say something to the fan.
Love you, love you.
So, Point Lobos was totally full, so we thought we'd drive down to Big Sur. And driving down to Big Sur is gorgeous. There's a ton of places to stop. You just pull over whenever you see something interesting. What are we gonna do there? No idea. We are simply wandering today. Camera loves you, cutie.
Camera loves me.
I love how every time we stop the car and Ted gets bored, he starts cleaning it. So Ted and I aren't really big planners. We just like to go and explore. And we grew up in California, so we're used to coming to Carmel and just showing up and doing whatever. You know, now it seems a lot more crowded, so if you're gonna come down here and you wanna do all the major things, you need to schedule them, and you need to get there early when they open, or you're not gonna be able to do them because of the crowds.
That's what you get when you stop.
I love it when you relax like that.
Can you close the door?
Yeah. Okay, so Ted and I are stopping at Nepenthe, which is this fantastic restaurant and gift shop on the cliffs overlooking the ocean. It's our favorite thing to do in Big Sur. Are you hungry? We're choosing the cafe. Home fried potatoes with a poached egg. There's a little pit spot. Lovely coastal view. Potatoes with an egg on top. You've got classic Cafe Kevah at Nepenthe, was a really good choice. We got here early at around 11:30, so it was sort of before the lunch crowd started forming, which meant we were able to order and get a really nice table to sit at with an amazing view. And you know, it's a little pricey. It was 40 bucks for breakfast for both of us, but it was super yummy. On a holiday weekend, you just need to get here early. Ted, thoughts?
What? Thoughts of what?
He's happy. Oh, there's no Wi-Fi. That's kind of a minus. Okay. Yeah.
We should try some hat on. Tell me which.
This one right here.
this.
That's the one, yeah.
Looks like Dr. Doolittle.
Oh, Ted, it's so dapper. It's the Frida Kahlo shrine. That's cool.
Eyebrows. There should be two.
Okay, so we're done with Nepenthe, and the gift shop was super fun, and we were very good. We didn't buy anything, although Ted was tempted. Okay, so we found parking, and we're here in the village, Carmel by the Sea, so we're gonna walk around and just check it out. There are so many great reasons to do a home exchange. Are you thinking of moving from one city to the next? Try out the lifestyle first with a home exchange to see if you like it. Do you want to learn a new language? You can immerse yourself in a foreign culture with home exchange. Can you work anywhere? Become a digital nomad and see the world. Yeah, that is cute. Yeah, I think you need that. Let's get baked. Oh, look, here's yours, Ted. Smart ass. This one here. Retired and looking for a way to travel on a budget? Home exchange is a fantastic way to save loads of money on accommodations and live like a local all over the world. Are you traveling with family to a wedding or a reunion or maybe a big sporting event? Home exchange again can be the perfect solution for a big crowd of people at a huge cost savings. I think Ted likes anthropology.
Can you actually help me?
Maybe. Oh yeah. There we go. Oh, look, Ted. It's more women's clothes. Cottage of Sweets. That's where we are. God, it smells so good in here. We need to get truffles. Just a sea of people. So many cute dogs. You don't want to do more shopping?
I'm done.
Okay, so it's Sunday morning and we're gonna try Point Lobos again. Okay, it's 9:12 and we're in a line of cars to get into Point Lobos, so we shall see if we get in or not. Are you excited?
Oh yeah. Can hardly wait.
Okay, we made it in. We found a parking spot, so now we're gonna go check out the information booth to see what we can do. Okay, so I took a look at the map and there's trails all over the place along the shoreline. These are easy level trails, so we're just gonna walk around and maybe we'll see some otters. So I really wish you could smell it out here because it smells like sage and sea salt and it just smells amazing. What do you think, Ted?
Oh yeah. I'm so lucky to be here.
You want to go this way. So today's plan is we're going to walk around Point Lobos here in the morning, and then we're going to go to Monterey for lunch at Cannery Row where the Fish Hopper is, our favorite restaurant on the water, and then we're going to do a Segway tour around Pacific Grove. So this will be fun. And oh my gosh, look at this view. It's kind of like the Freaky Forest, isn't it? The guy at the information desk said they would trade us our car keys for binoculars to look at the otters. Should we have done that?
No.
So what are the downsides to home exchange? It is harder to find the perfect house in the right location at the right time for a simultaneous exchange. There is more work to prepare for guest arrival, and you do have the risk of strangers in your house. But everyone we've exchanged with has been super respectful, taking great care of the house plants, our cat, and always leaving our place clean when they depart. It really is a community with a great deal of trust baked into the system. my God, I got that on tape. See, you know you're old when you call it on tape because that's from so long ago. You gotta remember to look up. Yes, it may take longer to find the perfect situation because you have to do a bit of searching, you have to proposition a lot of people, and deal with a fair bit of polite rejection. But the price, free, is hard to beat. What we found with home exchange travel is that the upsides far outweigh the downsides. Or are you still with me?
No other choice. Trapped. Told ya.
I always say it's momentum. A trend in motion stays in motion.
I'm motionless.
Sea Lion Trail. Look at this glorious coastline. It's so pretty. Let's see if I can get it to focus. Look at that little thing that's growing on that rock. Okay, so we didn't see any otters, but that's okay. Ted and I have seen otters before, and we're more likely to see otters at lunch anyway. But we did see some seals way far away. Ted was looking forward to some tide pools, so here we are. It feels like Scotch tape. Someone made a little shrine. Well, that was fun, but I think someone wants to go to the fish hopper.
Take me.
What'd you say?
Take me to fish hopper.
Today's food. My kitty pie. And views on this side. It's edible. And over here. Oh, there's someone below that boat. So Ted, how was the shopper?
Good. As good as I usually expect.
So the clam chowder lived up to its former glory. Thank goodness.
It came back. I don't think it was its original. I think it was very good. That wasn't bad at all.
I think it had more chicken stock in it or something.
No, it was very creamy, which is good.
It's creamy, which counts.
What else?
What are we doing now? We are on the hunt for dipping dots. Very important dessert when you come to Monterey. Alcohol. Yes. What is that?
I don't know, cookies and
Where's
cream.
the camel in focus?
Let's buy. Would you do it?
Yes. Okay. Ted found himself a $5 hat at the Monterey General Store, which is next to our garage. That for $15 a day does not have an elevator. Now we have about an hour to walk around until we're gonna do the Segway tour of Pacific Grove. Yay! Well, the aquarium is busy. Oh my God, it's 50 bucks. I just can't believe how prices have gone up. Here it is, Sea Tours, Monterey. Boom, baby. There he goes. Hi, good. Wow, he's pretty adept.
I love these.
The Segway has a maximum speed of 12.5 miles an hour. To make the Segway go forward, it's as simple as if I push down on my toes.
That's it?
To make it go faster, you push the handlebar away and you lean into it. The more you lean, the faster you will go. The Segway doesn't really have any brakes, so if you're going forward and you want to stop, you pull your shoulders back and pull the handlebar back. If you've ever done any snowboarding or skiing or surfing, you know if you put weight on your left foot, the object will steer to the right. But wait on your right foot, it'll steer to the left.
Jerry, our tour guide. And there's our kitty pie. Yes, I am ready to go. Most of these are pregnant females. And they're gonna start having babies in a couple months.
It's just a regular hotel. So you can rent a cabin here or whatnot. And the social hall is pretty interesting.
It's so cute! Oh wow, how nice! So what do you think so far?
Fun? You like it?
Yeah, I think it's totally fun. It's just a lot to think about while you're...
The wind is cold as horrible.
Well, yeah. And getting used to the whole Segway thing. But it's fun. How's the peanut bar?
Really good.
So how did we end up in the aquarium for free? Our Segway tour guide, Jerry, had 2 season passes that he lent us, which was super cool of him. All we had to do was return them afterwards. So we took a quick trip through, but let me tell you, it was a total zoo in there. Kids and crowds everywhere. I don't think I'll go back until I have grandkids. And I was certainly glad that I hadn't paid $50 for each ticket, because for us, it would not have been worth it. Right as I was filming the penguins, my SD card filled up, and I didn't have an extra one on me. But that pretty much wrapped up our weekend anyway. We were exhausted that day. That 2.5-hour Segway tour used a bunch of muscles that we weren't used to using. Overall, it was a fabulous weekend and a fantastic home exchange. This is an exceptional way to travel, and I recommend it to anyone.
And that's the same number we got off the cruise ship. The other 20% were 50 or more than 7 times higher.
I don't want this on camera. Okay, cute.